Hi, I'm Charlene Stevens. Welcome to Council Update. Today we'll be discussing a letter of intent to purchase the former City Hall site. Joining me is Mayor Myron Bailey. Mayor Bailey, we've had an offer on the former City Hall site on 80th Street.
Yes, we have, and obviously very excited about this offer. You know, one of the things that the City of Cottage Grove and the Council have been looking for is a diversity of housing stock.
Correct.
And we had a particular business or a developer called DK Design and Development Group that is looking at purchasing the city-owned parcel at 7516 80th Street and the City-owned public safety site. It's kind of by the library.
Right.
And the idea is to obviously build market rate apartments along with some commercial in that. But I don't know if you want to touch a little bit of the history of where we came from, and then I'll kind of go from there.
Of course, the site that we're talking about is the former City Hall and Public Safety Building, which was actually on 80th Street. And of course, this is the new City Hall that's out off of Ravine Parkway, opened in 2012. And at that time, the former City Hall on 80th Street was converted into a Business Enterprise Center, or the BEC. And that kind of served as a business incubator to help try to grow small businesses in the city. Unfortunately, we weren't entirely successful at that. We had a couple of businesses, but they didn't really kind of grow and stay in the city. So back in 2016, the summer, the City Council decided to kind of cease operations of the BEC, and we were prepared at that time to mothball the former City Hall site. But the timing was such with our new central fire station that recently opened that we actually had a need for a temporary fire station, because we decided to demolish the existing fire station to rebuild on that same site. And so there was a period of time in the not so recent future where that served as the temporary home for our fire station number 2 during the construction of Central Fire Station. And so Central Fire Station opened earlier this year, and so at that time it made it once again an opportunity to either redevelop the former City Hall site or mothball it. And as you said, DK Design came forward with an opportunity to redevelop the former City Hall site.
Yeah, and I would just tell you, I was very impressed with this particular company. They came in with an idea, and then they've kind of given us examples of some of these other projects that they've done around the, well, frankly, the whole state for that matter, but the Twin Cities area, and they're in very, very nice communities out there. Their product is very, I'll call it upscale, but not out of reach of the average person that wants to rent these types of apartments. And they're still kind of working on, is it 1, 2, 3, or 4 bedroom? They're still kind of figuring that out from a market, but they did already do some of their due diligence, and they've shared with us that that area, and they really looked at the immediate area, interestingly enough, could hold up to, or could be needing about 200 apartments. Now, that isn't what we're all proposing on this site, but it just goes to show you that need is definitely there. There is a chance that Hemingway could possibly close in this area, because we've also been talking to the library about what their future desires are and where they would go. And so there's been a lot of moving parts, but our expectation is at some point this next year, their goal too is to start construction on this particular site with both kind of a mixed use on the main level, but 3 to 4 stories of apartments above it.
That's what I was going to mention. There may be an opportunity to have a little bit of retail on that site as well.
Yes.
And so that mixed use would be something new to Cottage Grove and something exciting. And so that letter of intent is valid until February 28th, 2019. And of course, the entire development has to go through the typical development process as well. But if you would like more information about the sale of the former City Hall site, contact Economic Development Director Christine Costello. Thank you, Mayor Bailey.
Thank you.